On this day, this is when I started my business. On this day, today marks the 12th year in this business. I started this business 12 years ago when I was at school, when I was doing my secondary school. I started this business because of wanting to help myself with some school fees, maybe with some necessary things at school. That's when I started this business. And since from that day, I've never looked back on doing some other stuff. I always do this. I always come here. I wake up in the morning, comes here to do this. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my experience, how I do run this business, how I improve it, and how I handle some of the problems that comes in this business. You know, a lot of people, they do ask me to say, how are you managing this, or how have you managed to be here for so long? Because we've seen a lot of people, they come into the business, they start a new grocery business, maybe here in Zambia we call Ntembas, and then at the end of the day or at the end of the month, they are nowhere to be seen. But how have you survived? I think, you know, surviving in this business, it is very important. Surviving in this business, it is so important for me because it carries discipline and it also carries commitment. You know, when you are in something and that something has really helped you for a long time, you need to take care of it. And for example, this business here has really helped me in so many ways. I can tell you to say that this business has paid my school fees before. I can tell you to say this business has been feeding me since I started staying alone. This is the business that has been helping me to survive. So, how I do improve this business, it is not something which you don't know, it is something that you know. You know, a grocery business here in Zambia, it is so difficult to run if you don't know what you are doing, or if you don't know how you are surviving, how you are going to survive. Morning, madam. I'm all right, thank you. What do you have for me? I'm coming, guys. Running this small business here in Zambia, if you want to improve it so rapidly, you need to be doing this that I'm going to tell you here. In case you want to start up a business or any business, if that business is so small, is still small, same as my business, you need to be doing regular orders. You need to be making regular orders. For example, there is a lot of things in this shop that are missing. There are a lot of things. So for me to manage those things that are missing here, while I don't have money, the sales that I do make per hour, maybe for example within 3 hours, 4 hours, I do keep that money and then I run to the market with my bicycle so that I can go and buy those missing stuff. Every time when I'm always doing that. If you come here, you tell me how much you have in your pocket since morning. How much are you having, or how much you've sold since morning? I will say I've got no money, because each and every time I'm making orders. If it's not to send somebody, or if it is not to call somebody outside there, then it's me who's supposed to go there. And what God has done to me is that He has brought people around me, like they are near me, so that each and every time when I did something, they will come for me. I'll just make a call and then they'll come for me. So I make regular orders. This is so important in a small business. Each and every time, whenever you are running these kind of things, it is so important. Make regular orders if you want to improve it. And whenever I'm having something, maybe I need to pay rent, I need to pay maybe some school fees for these, my young kids, my young sisters and brothers, there is no difference because I know how I handle that. And this is how I handle. when I order anything, I do make some calculations. I do make some calculations. How much am I having in this business or in these things that I've ordered, and how much am I going to save? The little money that I'm going to save per day, that little money is the money that I use to pay rent, is the money that I use to pay for these kids at school. So there is no that pressure for me because I know those calculations. That's why sometimes they say school is very important. School is very important. That's why they say that. It's because of these things that you see. If you make yourself to say, okay, I'm going just to be doing this, I won't be calculating, I won't be saving, you won't know what you are doing in that business. So for me, calculations, they are so important because they help me know where I'm going or how I'm running with this business. And the other thing is that, we are living in Africa, or that I live in Africa, Ndola, Zambia to be specific. The challenges there are a lot of things, there are a lot of voices that I hear concerning this business. There are a lot of things that a lot of people talk about this business and about me. This is something that you don't need to mind. Mind your own business. Don't look at what people say. Don't look about what they are going to say. Don't look about what this person is bringing to you. Yes, there are those frustrations. Those days, I used to be frustrated and I used to be so annoyed, but I had to control myself. As long as I'm here, as long as I'm doing this, people talk about me, people talk about this place, and people, they will keep on advertising this place without knowing. Just mentioning the name of the place, then they are advertising for me, So it is something so annoying if you open your ears and listen to what the people outside there, they are saying about you. So it's just you and the business. When you come in the morning, you go outside there, run your things, run your business, take care of the customers, take care of the needs which they want, and continue moving. They will just close their mouth. They will never talk about you if you just don't mind them. But if you mind them, they'll continue talking about you, misleading people about you. But if you're faithful, you're genuine, I'm telling you, nobody's going to continue talking about you. I have made so many connections, and a lot of people, they know me concerning this business. They know me because of how I handle people, how I deal with customers, or how I deal with wholesalers. When you go to Ndola town, a lot of people, they will say, we know this guy, this guy is this. Some of them, they will even mention my name. They say, oh, this is the guy. Oh, when you go to these Somalians, these Lebanese, or these Indian shops, they will say, Timothy, welcome. They will welcome me in such a way whereby I don't know how they feel when they see me, but there is that connection that I have with them, such that it has made me have a good connection with them, such that I do have some numbers or phone numbers for them, and then those guys, for them to give you the number to say you should call me on this if there is anything. It's very rare. So guys, it is just a wonderful thing in running this business, and I pray to God to say, oh my Father, may this business not end here. May this business not end here. May it continue flourishing. May it continue improving. And that is my aim. That is my prayer. I always want to improve it each and every day. Each and every day. When I sleep, I dream about this business. When I wake up, I dream about this business. All I look at is this, to improve this, because it is in me. And I've so much passion for this. This business has really helped me in all angles of life. This is the business which has been there for me, and it has groomed me, helped me achieve some of the things that I've never achieved, So it is something so unique. So guys, starting your own business in Africa, it is one of the important things. starting your own business in Africa is one of the important things, because it will tell you not to rely on any person or not to rely on people's income. If you are a youth in Zambia, you are somebody outside there and you want to do well in your life, never rely on somebody. Try to open up your own thing. You know, each and every person, there is that thing which God has given him to say, whenever, if you do this, it will flourish. If you try this, it won't work out. But if you do this, it will flourish. So each and every person, we've been given that passion to say, if you do this, it will continue be flourishing. So we need to have that mindset to say, we need to start our own thing for us to survive, for us to live well here in Zambia. There is that spirit, or there is that failure in us youths, more especially a lot of people who wants to start up their own thing. There's that spirit which drags them down to say, if I start this, for example, if I'm doing this, and I'll be like, hey, how are the people, or how are my college mates, are they going to see me, or my university mates, how are they going to look at me, how am I going to survive? You see, that kind of spirit, it is not good, because you are bringing yourself down. You are bringing yourself down, and you're not making those people to survive, but you are minding their business without minding your own business. Never look at them. If you've met at the college level, maybe if you've met at the university level, they're doing their own thing. Maybe some of them they are working, maybe some of them they're not working, they're doing their own thing, and you're also doing your own thing. And never look down on yourself. That's the spirit that I've been having. You know, in my tertiary level, when I was at school, they were like, those guys, they were looking at me to say, hey, my guy, how can you choose doing this? This is just foolishness. You see, they used to say a lot of things. But the other day, one of the guy came to me to say, you know, Timothy, let me just confess, the time you started this business, we were looking at you as if there is nothing that you're doing. And in our group, we're even laughing at you. But now, see where you are, see how you are running your things. You now have that experience to run your own business. If you were to be given a bigger business, you can run that bigger business, because you've been here and you've been doing this business for a long time. I'm sorry guys, that's my phone ringing there, and I'm going to answer it, or I'm going to call that person back. So it is so important for you to focus on your own thing. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video, for clicking on this video, and I hope you've learned one or two things in this video. You know, it is so important for me to get your feedback. Let me see your feedback, or let me see your comments in the comment section. Comment, what do you think? Or maybe you can suggest something for me to be helped. To be helped with some words. You know, it's not every time you can give some money to some people, to some person to say, okay, you improve this business. No, but it is so important. Maybe words. I love people who can come to me and say, my guy, here you need to do this, do this, do this. They control me in some other angles. Yeah, it's so important for me. So thank you so much for clicking. Stay well, and see you in my next video, which is coming tomorrow. I'm out.